How do? Yeah, hi everybody. Very nice to see you all. Very nice auditorium. Thanks for the great, let's say, one day for me and 2 days for the conference. And my name is MERAB. I'm from Georgia. Happy actually that Georgia today is on topic. We had one guy Guram talking here. Also, you saw the nice presentation of Hando about Georgia Water and Power, and yeah, which was like actually award-winning campaign. And today I'm gonna talk about retargeting in affiliates. Yeah, mostly I'm let's say marketing guy, then publisher. I start from the digital marketing company, and then because of the marketing knowledge, which is really associated to having and run the affiliate, we started the affiliate, let's say, websites, and we became publishers. I don't know, in my country mostly, and in many times now many people talked what they're doing to get and acquire the clients, and you saw how much effort is done to get the client by publisher to get one client. Same in my and in my country, and mostly to the people who don't know, yeah, mostly sometimes merchants or some guys, I don't know, who are willing to pay us are always interested, are always saying that these guys know SEO, and these guys are like having good knowledge of SEO and are SEO nerds and generate mostly the traffic from SEO and Google Organic and etc. And what I wanted to tell you, actually, it's not like that. Publishers are not SEO. Like, we are not nerds, so we are not wearing the ties. Sometimes we do, but we are actually more audience seekers. We are digital marketing nerds. And what we do to acquire clients, we do a lot of things. We do SEO, of course, but in spite of SEO, we do search ads. We do, let's say, interest campaigns in different kinds of platforms. We do custom audiences. We make lookalikes of these custom audiences. And what is most important, we do retargeting of the customers who visit our page. And today, this is the topic that I'm going to talk about, retargeting, which is actually a very strong tool to acquire the, let's say, customers and give you the second chance to interact with this customer and to push him or her to buy your product and make the conversion. Before the talking about the retargeting, let's go through, let's say, with the digital marketing funnel. I don't know, maybe it's similar for you, maybe not, but actually the whole strategy of digital marketing and the whole strategy of acquiring the client, acquiring the customer, and acquiring the conversions starts with the funnel and is the funnel. So and I don't know, same in our life, to make it clear, to make this funnel more clear for you, yeah, same in our life. I don't know, maybe yesterday I heard that there was a big party and you have a hangover of the after party, and mostly what you do, for example, you go to the pharmacy shop, yeah, and you ask for some medicine, and the pharmacy shop seller tells you the name of the medicine. This is called the awareness, yeah, you are aware already about medicine. Then you consider to buy it or not to buy it. Then you let's say choose, you have several options, and then you buy and choose only one and evaluate the for example, this medicine have, in Russian it's like побочный effect, this medicine doesn't have, and then you make the purchase. And same we do in digital field, yeah, and same we start building the awareness, then we make the customer to consider our product, and then we, let's say, push the customer on when it comes to the evaluation to evaluate our product and then convert. and this is also what we do, of course, for the affiliation, and of course to get the customers to convert and to make merchants happy. So there are two types of, let's say, two types of marketing in this kind of field. There is brand marketing and there is performance marketing. Mostly, you heard the previous presentations. It's already the performance marketing, yeah, mostly to acquire the targeted customers. And the brand marketing is, let's say, to build the brand, to make aware the customer. And the traffic sources for this, let's say, for these two fields, primary traffic source is for awareness, mostly display, YouTube or Facebook, and secondary traffic source is search. I mean search secondary traffic source because, for example, let's take Coca-Cola. Yeah, Coca-Cola sometimes do search ads when you type beverage ad drinks. Everyone knows that Coca-Cola is beverage, but for awareness they do it search. And in evaluation and purchasing the product and converting the product here, primary, let's say, traffic source is search. Primary traffic source is acquiring the organic traffic, making SEO, and secondary is display, YouTube and Facebook. And in this funnel, one of the most important steps, yeah, to make the customer convert and to make the customer register, yeah, in your affiliate website and send the customer to the advertiser, is to make the customer consider the product and then evaluate it. So this is the best thing about remarketing, which helps you to consider and to evaluate, which helps the customer to consider your product and to evaluate the product. And before I go to remarketing, I want to make it more how it started, and actually I want to also show how psychologically important remarketing is. Yeah, and before that, there is a trend, subliminal marketing. If you heard, actually, it's a kind of banned in some countries even. So what is subliminal marketing? Subliminal marketing is when you, let's say, when you show the customer hidden ads. This is like one of the example to make you quickly understand. Skittles example, when you see Skittles explosion, like popular product, and you see the S, which is makes explosion, yeah, and subliminally it makes the customer to think about more, and to choose your product. Same when it was the Burger King in KFC in United States, this ad was banned. KFC gave burgers for 99 cents for $1, and they showed this. They showed these small dollars in the advertisement where they were saying that actually it's for $1, and subconscious mind of the customer always thought that about $1 when it appears the burger. So, and the last example, when the cigarette advertisement was banned, Marlboro on Ferrari used this kind of tests when they placed some kind of streak codes, and then when the car went fast, it started to, let's say, blink, and then finally it was associated to Marlboro. So this is like when it's a hidden message, and then there is a second, let's say, solution, which is perception without awareness. What is perception without awareness? It's like advertising already and showing constantly ads to customer, but not, let's say, on hidden way, where just like already many times and many places, and try to get some attention. So this is like when you show the constantly ads to customer starts to consider the product, and then customer, let's say, when it comes to buying, customer buys or purchases your product and makes the conversion, which is already going to retargeting. And general statistics actually to show you how important retargeting is, and even making this kind of retargeting is affiliation. General statistic is that when customers come to your web page, if you look into publishers, look in the analytics, a lot of customers, let's say, leave the page, yeah. And then these are general stats. You can see it then after you receive the presentation. But the fact is that a lot of customers who come to the affiliate website leaves the web page, and after that your mission is to, let's say, bring these customers back. And same, there was talking about competition. Yeah, there are a lot of affiliate companies, so a lot of even sometimes payday loan or installment loan or bank or MFO, which is the advertiser, is even your competitor. So you have to think that customer make the choice on you on your website. Yeah, and generally, to explain, most of people who don't know, retargeting is the same thing. Customer comes to your website from some source, from search or from organic or from Facebook or from display, and then you, let's say, track this customer on your website, and then follow the ads to this customer in different kind of platforms, Facebook, display, and etc. So this is and at that case, customer, when already starts to consider about your product and starts to, let's say, think about your website. This is like the easiest way that you can make. But now today I want to also talk exactly about affiliate website, about publishers website, which we had practice and which worked actually really good. Product-based remarketing. Yeah, so we already said that remarketing is, yeah, when customers comes to a website, doesn't do anything, or I don't know, make some action, and then you still start to follow with the different kinds of ads in display and other networks. So mostly, yeah, there are several companies which you have on the affiliate website, and from these companies, customer has to choose, or you make to choose the customer one of the companies. So customer has to take a loan from one of the companies, and sometimes, let's say, customer takes or doesn't takes the loan. It's like two options. So for the both cases, publishers who does retargeting actually follow with the general banner of themselves, of their brand. Let's say if I'm a publisher and I have some brand name, yeah, I follow with my banner. But what our practice has seen and what we have done actually is on the next slide, which is already called, let's say, product-based remarketing, when you follow the customer not with your brand already, but with the brand of your, let's say, advertisers, of the companies who are displayed on your website. So how it's happened? Customer comes to your website, takes or doesn't takes the loan, and then you follow this customer by the catalog brand, with already on different kinds of display networks, with already banners of product banner of exactly the advertisers, let's say the loan issuing company banner, and not your banner. And in case of this works much better, and the customer converts more than in general. And there is also third one, which is like the most important and which we have seen. And many, let's say, many advertisers don't want to think about it and don't want to, let's say, pay in these kind of additional things, but actually who does it, it was like working the way much better. So, for example, there are two companies, yeah, company A and company B. But if someone here is an advertiser, this is for publishers. Advertiser can close the ears because there's one thing I don't know which they may not like, but actually it's like this. When company A, there is a company A offer, and customer takes a loan, for example, in company A, then after 50 days, how it's done, mostly in payday loans, yeah, and in installment loan, customer doesn't stops on one brand. She rotates and takes several loans from different kinds of brand. So when when customer takes a loan from company A, and then 15 days passes, there is a big possibility that she is thinking already to take the other loan to recover this previous loan. So that's why after 50 days you follow with the banner of the other company which has similar offer, similar APR and similar, let's say, conditions on the loan. And at that case, customer already is considering this kind of product, and the customer is considering to take the loan from the other company, which is like, and same you do, no matter how many companies you have on the website, you always should take on the groups the companies which have similar offers, and then let's say rotate them with the banner. So and these are the general statistics, which are real statistics that had been done for the following with your brand banner. CTR is about 6% or 7%, yeah, 0.6 or 0.7. And when you follow that with the let's say combined product catalog banner of your let's say advertisers, CTR is 1% and 0.9% if customer didn't push the take the loan button. And the last one, which I mentioned in previous slide, following rotating the company banners, it's like similar when you show to the customer similar company banner after 15 days, then the customer its CTR is 1.2%, and she converts way much more, and you get paid more. So we have building this kind of logic also is important, but also you have to remember that is important to interact with the customer. So how the interaction with the customer is done. So you have to think about landing pages. One of the presentators mentioned here that it's good when you communicate with the customer. It's good when you ask questions about customer. So you can create a landing page where you can show, after the customer didn't take some loan, you can create a landing page where you will ask the information to the customer, general info, his data, what was the disapproval reason, and a lot of customers like to write what was the disapproval reason, what was the reason that they didn't take a loan, and customers like to say that one of the payday loan companies fucked up and didn't give the loan. So when you receive this data, you follow with the email marketing to them, yeah? You interact with the customer. If you know that this customer was not approved the loan in company A, you offer this customer another company which has approval rate way much higher, and then the customer is satisfied. So landing page is a very important thing. Of course, we have not to forget collecting the custom audience and retarget custom audiences with different kind of creatives and with different kinds of content based on the audience and based on the information you gather with them. And what you should gather from customer, yeah, you should gather amount, what was his previous experience, experience and what was the reason that the loan was disapproved still. And based on this, you show these audiences in different kind of networks, like in Facebook and Google, email marketing and Instagram, which has very good custom data availability. You show different kind of creatives that customer can like, and if you know that still the customer's disapproval reason, the customer was disapproved in one of the company, you offer the ad of another company, which has higher possibility that it will be converted. And this is like very important, and using like retargeting is very important thing. So general and in the world, general statistics show that in some ordinary display CTR is click-through rate. I mean, impressions to clicks is 0.007%, and CTR and retargeting is 0.7%. And same the general statistics, 70% of more in retargeting, 70% more are converted than just ordinary display users. And in general statistics, when you do retargeting and customer has put your product into the cart or decided to buy and then left, for example, registered and didn't take the loan, then when you retarget them, 26% returns back and only 8% returns by themselves. So retargeting is important. Yeah, and these are like, to go into the last, these are like last advices which you should make definitely if you are an affiliate company. You should make as much retargeting as possible. You should create the list of retargeting, different kinds of lists. Customers who took loan in one company, customers who took a loan in another company, and then play with the list, exclude the customers for which you don't want to show the ads, and etc. And of course, it is important to test so-called frequency capping. Customer doesn't like when you show too much ads, so you should also filter this kind of cap. You should always show the right landing to the customers, yeah, and define the correct message. It's not just showing the general content and general banner and general your company brand banner. It's exactly showing the content to the right customer, the content that she wants to hear from you. Of course, make A/B testing. Test always different kinds of messages, how it's working, and different kinds of, let's say, banners. Yeah, so this was the end of my presentation. Thanks for listening. And to show you how big retargeting power is, actually we prepared something. You pushed on the planchette numbers, yeah, everyone, to choose the number. You had the option to choose the number. So actually there is a possibility I may be fucked up, but I hope so that it won't be, and the retargeting works on it. So yeah, and what we did, you had to push 2, 4, 6, and 8. Yeah, there were numbers. Everyone pushed it, or somebody didn't. I don't. Everyone pushed it. Yeah, yeah. So my goal was to push the number 8. Yeah, yeah. So my goal was to push the number 8, and now we will see the online statistics. I will go there. Do we have internet, and can we go to some browser? And now let's see online statistics. How many people push the 8, and how many people push the other number?
What do you need? Yeah.
We need internet to see the online statistics. We need internet to go to the browser.
Okay, we've got internet here.
Yeah, very good.
we were preparing for this because MERAB was speaking for 2 days. He wanted me to make remarketing lists on Facebook of all of you. And we were making this remarketing.
What the hell? Что это? Вот, все. Дай. It should go if you have. How should we take these statistics to the desktop?
I think we can. Huh?
Yeah, just push duplicate and that's it.
Is it good statistic?
Yeah, it's the statistics which I wanted. So it's now most important is to show it. No.
Here it is.
Okay, so yeah, so it's good statistics. So as you see, most of you click number 8. Maybe it's an accident or maybe not, because actually several days we were trying to make you to click number 8. Go back to the presentation, please. Please go back to the presentation. Yeah, and how much people? Almost, yeah, most people clicked number 8. Just close it and the presentation will be displayed. Just close it. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, the goal was that you clicked number 8, and how it happened. So now we got your customer list actually by the help of Nikita, where about 50% of the people or 40%, I don't remember exactly, were showing like some kind of stupid page ad which name was like Gate to Valhalla, some kind of stupid thing, but it's like it's on the background you see 8 and the name Gate is like connected to the 8. So, and you saw like different kinds of ad, like which was like displayed in your Facebook, or it was displayed in Instagram and etc. And you saw like different kinds of things which were associated to 8 and which make you stop and think about 8. So following this, and then when you saw that, then we were making retargeting on you, and we showed you constantly these ads in Facebook and in Instagram. So, and finally, when it comes to decision, and you remember when I was telling that remarketing helps you when it comes to decision, it helps you to make the decision that you want, that we want to make. So you remembered subconsciously that this 8 number, and then most of you push 8. Thanks for the presentation. Thanks for the interaction. Use remarketing and have many good conversions.